We look like a couple of guys ready to go fucking party.
Yeah, in our 30s.
late 30s for me. I don't think I put too much hair gel in. I just think I'm going too far back. I got a haircut. Steak, it was probably the most conservative haircut I've ever got in my life. I did zero fuckboy on the side. You see what's going on here? They didn't even use a guard.
Yeah, the beard looks really good.
Oh, you like it short?
I like the beard like that a lot.
Okay. Yeah, Anna.
Crispy.
She likes the mustache every now and then I try it, but I look at myself and I'm like, I don't think I like the mustache. Are you intentionally having your hat up?
I'm not really a trucker hat guy.
No, you're not, but I think
but I'll do it for Pikkit.
What am I doing? I don't have my fucking Pikkit hat on.
Yeah.
We'll be matching Pikkit hat bros. There we go.
This is my request, Pikkit, for a snapback of some sort.
That Guinness looks so damn good. I am actually having a White Russian because boy, oh boy, I am fucking tired.
You're ready to go.
Yeah. So I got a little, I think it's a vodka base. That's what I ended up going with. Oh yeah, that's good. Steak and I are going to watch the games at Tom's Watch Bar later tonight. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. Oh yeah, you have. You all voted for us to go there. Anyways, hello and welcome to Happy Hour. Thanks for joining us on the Pikkit YouTube channel. We are live on Twitter and Twitch right now for the interim, just to let you know that we are live in general. If you're in the Twitch channel, Fleece, what's up? I see a sub bang from you. Cornfield's already hitting us with a bitching, says this music ain't it. That's nice. Thanks for contributing, Cornfields. Check the DM I sent Steak and you the other day that neither of you responded to. Okay.
I don't think that's true. I think I respond to every DM.
Yeah, Cornfields is just on one. Let's go. What's up, Fleece? Love the chain, Degen. Real 80s look for you. Thank you. What's up, Fleece? We up. You look fresh. Appreciate it. Mustache is the wave when it doesn't look creepy. Guys, on the top in Twitch, pinned is the YouTube channel for Pikkit. Wow, Steak has a big head. Never noticed.
You noticed.
If you're in Twitch, come over to the Pikkit YouTube channel because we are about to shut off here in a few minutes. And if you're in Twitter, hello. I see we got hella heads over in Twitter. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, no, I just went full screen. I don't want to do that. As of right now, there are 150 people on Twitter. There's 84 on your Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, can you guys go over to the Pikkit YouTube page and join us for Happy Hour? We're going to be here till 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Wild Jabroni says, hey, Greg, do you think Degen's wife's friend has... Okay, let's move on from that.
Greg isn't even here to answer that.
Hello, hella heads. You dead ass? Yeah. Wild Jabroni seems like a little jit, and I love it. Here from Twitch. What's up, William Kelly? Thank you for joining us. Cornfields, get your ass over to YouTube. You know what to do. Don't be a lazy fuck. What's up, Scholastic? How you doing? Happy Thursday, La Barbera. What's up, Matt Gauthier? What's up? Pool shirt. Andrew Schullier says pool shirt. I saw you got everybody commenting pool shirt to try to win. What do they win?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. That sounds great. All right. Twitch, we're going to shut it down here right now. 3, 2, 1. We'll see you over here. Remove. Bang. Save changes. If you're in Steak's Twitter right now, Steak, you guys are next. I feel like I'm on fucking Squid Games right now or something. Like I'm pulling all the levers. 3, 2, 1. Come over to Pikkit. Steak, can you do me a big solid?
Yeah.
You want to let Discord know that we're live on Pikkit? I feel like you're always good at rallying the troops on Discord. My Twitter, 321. We are only live on Pikkit. We just like to let all of you know that we are in here. Okay, bang. We got the crew ready to roll. Happy double POD day, fellas. Quantitative, how's your golf card looking? What's up, Taylor Creason? I don't know that I've seen your name before. Where did you come from? Andrew Schulliard, a.k.a. Big Bong Hits 420. Steak, Wild Jabroni took a page out of your book with the... Do you get it?
No.
You remember how you said in YouTube everybody has like a real
name? Yeah.
They have a crazy name on Twitch. That's pretty good. What's up, Chase Loco? How we doing? You sound like a fun time. Hashtag Greg. There we go. T Crizzy, sir, from Twitch. Oh, love that. I know it is hilarious.
If you're in here with your government name, say your Twitch name. I know you, Weston.
Everybody's saying that the Padres game is intense right now. I saw Beeve bitching about some shit over there a little bit earlier. Do you have anything pending, Steak? I haven't even sniffed the board.
The Angels, they're down 3-0. The MLB's beating my ass.
And Twitch, what's up, William Kelly? Good afternoon, gents. How about them Yanks? Did the Yankees end up winning?
1-0.
Did the Yankees win last night against DeGrom?
I believe so.
Was I the only one who thought that was weird? Steak, I know you weren't with us on the stream, but I kind of mentioned I thought that was a little strange that the Yankees were favored against DeGrom. Did you think that was weird?
Hold on 1 second. I want to check the score before Yankees won 4-3, and I don't know, man. I can't figure out the Rangers. Like, the Yankees are much, much better. Not much, much better, but much better than the Rangers. So seeing them favored, I guess when you consider the fact that like Scooble's minus 275 against people, maybe it's a little weird.
75 heads in here right now. Nice and fucking early at 4:37. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you're all subscribed to the Pikkit page, YouTube page. You'll always know when we're live. We're going to go through the board. We're going to find some action, find some bets. Notice how I didn't say winners because those aren't guaranteed. By the way, I got a little bit of a, you know how Pardon My Take does Firefest. What's your Firefest?
Yeah.
I had some shit just happen to me. So I had a long day. I've been in and out of the vet all day. We'll leave that baggage at the door, not to get all sentimental or anything. But anyways, I played pickleball last night. Had a good time playing pickleball. Had some nice strokes. I'm getting better. That was my second time ever playing. And my left knee, I wore my knee brace, but my left knee is like, obviously, like I can feel it starting to throb. So I got home. I ran immediately into the salt bath last night. Then I went and watched some of the Knicks game, the ending. Today, at like 4:05, I'm like, you know what? I got enough time for a quick salt bath before we get fired up for YouTube happy hour. And I don't even know if I showered today because I just woke up, dog was throwing up, had to go right to the vet. I dropped my fucking phone in the bathtub.
Oh, is it broken?
Well, that's the thing. It was working just fine, but it's not charging. But it's not broken. It just says water's detected. I'm actually telling you guys a story because I would love some feedback and some help. You plug in the charger, it says water is detected. Please unplug and let your phone completely dry. And I just Googled it. I was on Reddit. Apparently people are saying this is a myth.
I believe it's a myth too, but when it says the water thing, can you emergency override it?
Ooh, I don't know.
Because most times when I get that alert, I can override it.
No, it's not. I've done it. Jay's minus 300 live. Wow. Good to put it over. Good to put it over the vents too. Yeah. You know what? I should actually probably put it right in front of this fan. So it said, let it dry naturally, but it says for like 2 to 3 days and power it off. Well, Steak, I'm going to meet you. I want to put in some fucking bets. Yeah. I might just have to bring my laptop. No big deal. But anyways, I was just curious what people would suggest to do in this situation. You've never had that happen before?
I've had it happen, but I've always had the option to emergency override it.
Interesting. And how did you do that? Do you remember?
It just literally says it.
No, it didn't say that. I guess I can try it. I guess I can try it again. Oh, if you plug it in a second time, it'll let you override. Really? So that's what I should do?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
It's not going to fuck up the phone?
Any more than it's already fucked up? No, I don't think so.
DJ's about to have a
walk off Blue Jays.
Walk off Blue Jays. Damn, DJ's about to have a laptop in the club.
He has many times before.
No, I have not.
When we live stream, you come to the bar in a laptop with a laptop.
I guess. Yeah, we don't go to the club, but I guess you're onto something.
Yeah, no, we have not done the nightclub yet. A live stream from the nightclub, me and you would be hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good morning. Or no, not good morning. It feels like we're doing the stream, but we're not doing the stream. By the way, I'm going to change my shirt. I do look like I'm going to the club. I'm not going to wear this when I meet you. Are you going to wear the PSG jersey?
No, I'm going to get changed.
You're going to change? Okay. Looking forward to checking out Tom's Watch Bar. Never done it before. I'll probably, if we have the laptop, I'll throw on a live stream or something a little bit later. Bro, Rice, Wild Jabroni, did you not just hear me? I said, I read that's a fucking myth. So anyways, all right. So the Jays walk-off Steak. We're waiting for Greg. Greg's going to be here. He is he's just running a little bit behind, but that's how Greg goes. He's never on time, but he does his best. All right. That Guinness looks so fucking good. I can't wait to have one. No action today. We got the Phillies and the Rockies playing. The Phillies are up 2-0. The Rockies, I saw that was another 3.5 run line, by the way, going on with Hard Rock. The A's are up 3-1. You have the Angels. We got a game starting at 6:40, so we have some time. Let's recap that Knicks fiasco last night.
Ugh.
First and foremost, did you have a wager in the game? Do you have a wager on the series?
I had the Pacers, so that's good. Got lucky.
Money line spread?
Yeah.
Both. So which one?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I needed it badly. Didn't mean I didn't end up minus 1.7 units last night anyways, but I also got very lucky. I don't know how the Pacers keep doing this between the Bucks game, where they were down 8 with 50 seconds left. The Cavs game where they were like down 9 with 1:20 left. And then last night's game, bro, the Pacers got a fucking horseshoe up their ass.
Yeah. So I was watching it. I was following it on my phone, and then I was watching it, and I told myself, not that I can say I saw this coming, but I'm just curious if you noticed this. Did it kind of look like the Knicks felt like that game was over with 2 minutes left? Because
yes,
credit goes to the Pacers. They were unconscious. They were out of their mind. Just the body language, the facial expressions. You know, when you're in a fucking battle in a playoff game, you look locked in. You look dialed. It's life or death. Kind of felt like those last 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, it just sort of looked like the Knicks were like, like we got that one.
Yeah, and to be fair, okay, you can't really blame them because like what had to take place for the Pacers to even get the game to overtime was miraculous. But the reason I give them a little blame is because the Pacers have literally done this 2 times already this postseason, and it has been the wackiest postseason. It's wacky that the Pacers are even playing the New York Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. So if they kept their foot on the gas for like 10 more seconds, like Nesmith was amazing. What he did was amazing. I actually think it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. It was like 6 threes in a minute or something. It was absolutely insane. But a couple of those were not contested like they should have been.
No.
And maybe you get him to miss one of those and you win the game. The fucking bounce in that Tyrese Halliburton had, that was absolutely insane. And the craziest thing, because the doing the Reggie Miller choke thing, pretty awesome, except if Jason Tatum did it, we'd all call him corny, but it's pretty awesome. I thought it was very cool. I think Tyrese Halliburton is gaining fucking aura points by the fucking game. But you want to know what I thought was really crazy that Tyrese Halliburton did? Did you see the last inbound play of the game?
Is that the one where where Josh Hart got, like, it was a pass to Josh Hart and it slipped?
No. Tyrese Halliburton handed the ball to Cat with 0.2 seconds left. Just handed it to him. And it was very clearly intentional, and it was crazy. I'm sure it's because he probably did the math and thought, okay, he has no time to get a shot off. But, bro, it was crazy. He's just fucking aura farming.
I did not see that at all. It's the greatest playoff heater ever, in my opinion. Maybe I'm a prisoner of the moment.
I don't think you're that crazy, dude. I've never seen anything like that. We sweat that Tracy McGrady where he had 7 minutes and 20 seconds, or the Reggie Miller. I don't remember exactly what Reggie Miller did, but what fucking Nesmith did yesterday was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
So you don't like that choke celebration?
I didn't say I didn't like it. I like it. I just want to mention that we pick and choose what we think is cool, because when Jason Tatum copies stars, like when Jason Tatum fucking copies Kevin Garnett, he's corny, but when Tyrese Halliburton copies Reggie Miller, he's cool. And I think it just tells you like how we feel about Jason Tatum.
Disagree with you.
Yeah.
I don't think they're similar celebrations. I don't think they're similar acts of mimicking. And I'll tell you why. What Jason Tatum does, it's like open platform.
Yeah.
You just won a championship. You could say anything. And like every year, every sport players and people win championships. They say how they feel. And there's always like, the typical like, oh, I want to thank my family, thank God, thank my coach, blah, 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 blah. To just like your everything, your reaction, your words, and that's all copying another player, a little bit different. The New York Knicks actually choked. Yeah. And they choked before to the Pacers. I think that was the perfect time to copy a former star. I thought it was
perfect. Also, Reggie Miller's there.
Yes. So I actually think if Tatum was to do something similar, I don't think he would be corny. That's not corny. I get what you're saying, though.
Okay, you know what? That's a very solid rebuttal.
Okay. Wow.
Very solid rebuttal. I can't really fight you on that. You're correct.
That was like such a mature disagreement that we just had.
Yeah, people probably hate it.
They like so many people are probably watching this like Prime. Can you imagine Prime's brain right now?
No, you're right. You're right. It's actually perfect. Reggie Miller's there. It's in New York. It's perfect.
I can't believe I'm finding Tyrese Halliburton. Okay, I'll give you a prisoner of the moment. It's one thing to say this is one of the best playoff heaters of all time. It's another to say, how the fuck, like, let's be honest, dude, 2 years ago, nobody thought Tyrese Halliburton was cool.
Bro, he was voted the most overrated player in the NBA by his peers.
I know, but I actually heard some context. You heard it too, I'm assuming by.
It ended up being like 10 guys voting it.
Yeah. Which I'm not even going to say overrated. That's another story. I actually thought Tyrese Halliburton was very good. Fun fact, Steak. I went to the kiosk in FanDuel in MetLife and bet Tyrese Halliburton Rookie of the Year. I believe he was on the Kings. I believe he was like 40-1. Big Tyrese Halliburton guy coming out. Talent-wise, yeah. Overall, corny. I don't even know if corny is the word. Just like not a dog. Not cool.
Yeah, I think everybody's with you.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. 2 years ago, you wouldn't find anyone that would say, "Hey, name a list of cool players." Tyrese Halliburton on there. You would never. Nobody would have that.
No, not at all. And nobody ever would have thought he could do what he's doing right now. I think everybody thought the Pacers, with him being the star, were bound for fucking mediocrity and second round exits for the rest of his career.
Tyrese Halliburton, as of right now, is one of, and I tweeted this last night, he's all of a sudden one of the coolest motherfuckers in the NBA.
Yeah, and these four left, he's like right behind Anthony Edwards, maybe, in my opinion, tied with Jalen Brunson.
Yeah. There's something I noticed about Jalen Brunson, and I'm curious if you agree or disagree. I see Hovey bitching in the chat right now. Soft ass Knicks fan. You didn't even think you're going to be the Celtics. You just be happy to be here, motherfucker. And I'm not even talking about the New York Sports City thing and all these fans out there mobbing in the streets like they're fucking winning a trophy. All right, we're not talking about that cornfields. But when you watch the Knicks, Jalen Brunson's amazing, no doubt about it.
Yes.
Doesn't he look tired? Like he just always looks tired.
Yeah.
He plays fast, but every time he does something, I feel like he could pop the Jimmy Butler meme in the bubble.
I bet you if they get to the finals, I bet you we see that type of moment for Jalen Brunson.
Sure. Yeah, which is crazy because he's got great players around him.
Yeah, but he plays a lot, man.
Yeah. OG missing that free throw. Unbelievable. I don't think a lot of people are talking about that. OG makes both those free throws. Halliburton's foot is on the line. Game's over regardless.
Oh my God. What about did you see the OG layup in the beginning of the game? Something was wrong with OG yesterday.
No.
The worst layup. It looked like he thought he in midair was like, should I dunk it or should I lay it up? And he just fucking blew it. It was bad.
I don't really understand what's going on with him. Bridges played a pretty good game. He didn't shoot any threes. That was a terrible bet. Sorry, guys. But how about those Pikkit ladders, baby? Fucking under in the T-Wolves game, over in the game last night. Soared. Too bad I'm not in New York with fucking FanDuel and DraftKings getting plus 400 on these overs. Hard Rock is a bitch. But I won't talk bad about Hard Rock. I don't know if they're partnered with Pikkit at all. Pikkit. Download Pikkit while you're in here.
Pikkit, are you partnered with Hard Rock? We need to know.
Yeah. Well, Pikkit syncs Hard Rock bets, so maybe there's something there. So we'll refrain. By the way, I saw Pickett's in the chat. Hello, Pranav, if you're in there. We'd love to. We're going to talk some wagers. We're going to give Greg a little bit of time to get on here, so we're going to shoot the shit a little bit more. Thanks for joining. Steak, I do want to know. We were going to talk about this on the board review the other day, but we forgot. The tush push is not banned. What? I can't change this name for 6 days. What does that mean?
I don't know, but it's hilarious. Hakeem Olajuwon.
That's actually pretty good.
That's so funny. Never change that name. That's the best YouTube name I've seen.
Prime. I'm trying to make $185 a day. I can absolutely
believe that he has the nerve to say that. The guy who does 10-leg parlays has the nerve to tell you that laddering won't work. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's you know what? I'm just going to be nice. I'm going to take the high road in this one and not tell you what I think of Prime's brain. Okay.
I am Team Prime all through and through, but that's a bad take.
You should rethink that.
Being Team Prime, not going to rethink it. I've made my
through and through. You could be like, I'm Team Prime, but like through and through.
I'm Team Prime, dude.
Give yourself a little bit of an exit. Okay. Tush push, not banned. Not banned. Great day for the NFL, in my opinion. That would have been soft as baby shit. And for you as a Vikings fan, you got to kind of love it because you've been on a little bit of a tear lately, giving the Packers some jabs. and some chirps, which I love, by the way. I love salty steak. The Packers are the ones that proposed this ban.
Yeah.
And it didn't get banned. How do you feel about that?
They're just fucking soft. I think the Packers are fucking soft, dude. God, they're starting to annoy me. They didn't annoy me like my whole life. Obviously, I'm a Vikings fan. I don't like the Packers, but last couple of years, Packers are just fucking really, really annoying. I find their fans to be really fucking annoying. I really do. I can't stand the acting like they win all the time, but they don't win all the time. I cannot stand that. Drives me nuts. I feel like they, like, in their head, think they have imaginary Super Bowls they don't have.
I'll tell you what I don't like about Packers fans. You want to know what annoys me? I used to think this was so cool as a kid. Did you know I was a Packers fan as a kid?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I wore Cheesehead. I had a Brett Favre jersey. My wall was painted green until I watched Battle of the Bays, and I was like, yeah, give me Mike Alstott and Derek Brooks and John Lynch and Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool as a kid when you can buy shares of the Green Bay Packers. I think this is the cheesiest shit ever now. You know why? Because it's annoying as fuck when you meet Packers fans and they get so riled up about buying their Green Bay Packers shares. Does that do anything for you?
Does absolutely nothing. Do they get, like, what does it even mean? That's my question. It's like, what does it mean? Do they get checks? Do they get fucking dividends checks?
I don't know, actually. Does anybody know? No Pritchard did. That's actually really funny. That's a good thing, Pranav. That's a W for you. Packers only were the ones who did it because they don't have an owner. The league office wanted it submitted. Oh, so DJ was a bandwagon guy when he jumped to the Bucks. Absolutely not. The Bucks weren't doing shit in 1996. Pal. Good job.
Yeah, no shot.
Yeah, I think it's like a stock. Yeah, but do you get paid?
Yeah, like when can you cash out on that stock?
I don't know if you can write off. What the fuck do you know about write-offs? I haven't watched the Brett Favre documentary, although I would like to. You told me it was pretty good. Wait,
it's really good.
Yeah, you told me it was good. Yeah, I was a Favre guy. I remember my dad got me the jersey for Christmas, and we opened it up and it said Favre, and we were like, ooh, I think Santa fucked this one up. I was like, no way, it's Favre.
It's like Dwayne Wade.
That is like Dwayne Wade because it's DWYANE.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so good for the league, in my opinion, for the tush push not being banned, because I've said this. I think that it is just like the most common sense play in football. And kudos to Nick Sirianni, the Eagles, for figuring it out. And it's a shame that nobody else thought of it. And every time I see a team go shotgun 4th and 1 or 4th and inches and try to fucking throw the ball or hand it off 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage, fuck you. All right? Fuck you. Go forward. Don't bring the ball backwards. Fuck Mike McDaniel, stupid toss sweeps to the short side of the field. A+ for the league. All right, Steak.
What about the fact that the Bills tried to use the tush push in a massive moment in that AFC Championship game against the Chiefs, and they failed because they're not the Eagles, and they executed it incorrectly and probably lost them the game. Like, you can't just fucking ban it because the Eagles are good at it. You cannot do that.
That's a very, very good point. Do you remember why that hurt so badly?
Because Josh Allen touchdown was a 10K parlay the last leg.
Yeah.
It was absolutely one of the most brutal beats I've ever had. I won't forget it.
Yeah, I had 2 really, really bad ones. It wasn't a great NFL year for me, especially with the touchdowns. But do you remember the Alvin Kamara dropped pass on the sideline?
I do, yes.
Yeah, that was my one. I think I put like the most. That was my largest touchdown parlay wager. Anyways,
looking for my ETN one.
Oh yeah. Then he gets
5 legs. He got stuffed at the one. He was my 6th leg.
He got stuffed at the one like 3 times, I think, on like 2 different possessions.
Yep, and then lost his job forever.
Yeah, because that happened to him again, and it was like in a 3-week span, Travis Etienne has been stuffed at the goal line more than any other running back or something, and then he was out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got an hour, so we have a couple baseball games. We have an NBA game. We have a hockey game. What do you think we should do?
Let's do NBA and hockey, and then see what we got left for baseball.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, do we start baseball, start slow, and kind of end with the bigger games as we're a little bit later, post 5 o'clock? What do you think about that?
That's up
You
to
don't
you.
love it.
Yeah, I'm down with
You-
whatever.
What's your take on the Preston Crabs misplaced bet? Oh, yeah, that's good. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. That sucked. Kind of reminded me of me texting you the other day.
What the fuck did I do?
Remember I texted you that I liked Cardinals run line and you put it in as -1.5 and not +1.5? Remember you put it on our recap? It's not the exact same thing.
That is funny. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That is what I did. Hold on. Let's get Greg's take up here. Greg, how you doing?
What's up, fellas? How are you?
Wow. You sound crispy as fuck.
Yeah, you do.
It's a new mic. It's a new mic.
It's
The
a new
camera's in
mic.
the right position.
Yep. You do have alfalfa hair going on, by the way. Do you see that?
Dude, it's disgusting. Oh, you're in Florida right now. It was fucking the prettiest 2 days of the year, the last 2 days, and today it's just 50 degrees and shit rain.
Oh, yeah. Well, rub it in my face. Why don't you? Yeah, it's some old
What do you mean
client.
rub it in your face? It's 50 degrees and raining here.
Oh, you said the 2 prettiest days of the year.
Yeah, and then today sucks.
All right. That's why I said I feel a lot better.
Oh, I'm sure Florida was terrible.
Dude, it's so fucking hot here.
It's unbearably hot.
It's you can't do anything before 8:30 in the morning or after 8:30 at night. That's why I went and played pickleball last night at 8:30.
Oh my God, you're so old.
What do you mean? I'm so old.
You know how people talk about like biological age? I feel like your biological age, you're already in the 60s. You played pickleball last night?
I did. Second time in my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Greg, aren't you proud of him for going to do something at 8:30 at night?
That's what I thought.
I am kind of proud. He probably had his mouth guard in.
No, but I was
How
so
many knee
tired.
braces did you wear?
One.
And wrist braces?
0.
0 wrist braces.
Yeah, but I'm kind of regretting it because my wrist hurts.
Let me ask you a serious
Living
question.
dangerous.
Every time you put that knee brace on, do you have nightmares about beef?
It's funny you say that. I played with the knee brace on yesterday and my knee was throbbing. And do you remember what I did as soon as that game was over, Steak?
You collapsed.
Okay. Do you remember what I did after I got up from collapsing?
Went and got his ice packs.
Yeah. Well, they only had a pound of ice. I got a bag of ice. I thought to myself, because I was in a neighborhood court playing, as it was hurting with my knee brace, there was no ice. So I was like, what am I going to do after this? Am I going to go knock on a stranger's door and be like, hey, can I go to your ice machine real quick? You know?
Yeah.
So like it was a little PTSD of what am I going to do after this is over? Because this is really going to suck. But anyways, pickleball, great exercise. Greg, have you ever played?
I have, and I'm poo-pooing on you a little bit, but it's just an old man's game.
For sure.
It's very fun though.
It's a great exercise. It's a great exercise because you're moving quick. But dude, moving laterally on your knees is just a different beast. You know, nobody really feels that as much as me.
Yeah.
I don't think the knee brace is doing anything for you.
Okay, well
Greg runs marathons, dude. I think he can handle a few games of pickleball.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Greg, now that you're here, I feel a little bit more comfortable about moving forward into the meat and potatoes of the night because I was going to say let's start.
There's not a lot of meat or potatoes.
I guess you're right, but if there was a piece of meat and a potato, it would be the Wolves Thunder and it would be the Panthers Hurricanes.
Yeah,
I gotta play in the hockey game. I actually I might
okay.
have 2 plays. Steak and I are going to watch this game. You ever heard? You have family in Charlotte and shit, so you get out to the suburbs every now and then. You ever heard of a Tom's Watch Bar?
Yes.
You ever been to one?
No.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go check it out tonight. I've heard good things for the most part.
I interrupted you guys. You were talking. I did see the thing on the
we can't forget to talk about it because the chat wants us to.
Okay. So, did you see the video, Greg?
Yes.
Okay. I will let I'll end. Steak. So if anybody doesn't know, Preston texted Krabs to put in a 5-leg parlay for him. And he put Cardinals RL, meaning run line, and the other 4 teams ML, money line. I have an opinion on this, but I'll go last. Steak, who's at fault here?
Krabs.
Okay. Is he to blame in the sense that he owes anything?
No. If you are having your friend put in bets for you, you're assuming responsibility if they put the bet.
You should also have that friend send you the ticket once it's punched in. And then you avoid all of
That's
that.
what's going to be my question. Like, when did they realize they did the wrong thing? Yeah, that's what it was. It was Rays money line, and he put Rays -1.5. The Rays won by 1.
Oh, look. Krabs did.
Then if you send a screenshot, that removes all guilt.
Yeah, then that takes away Krabs' blame for me.
He did send it to him. Yep. Greg, okay, where was your stance on the text? RL, ML, ML, ML.
It probably should have been a 1-5.
Yeah, I agree.
We agree. We all three agree. And as three amigos who often have each other put in bets for one another, we've been doing joint parlays and shit for years.
You're not supposed to talk about. You know how mad you would be if I brought that up right now?
No, we've already broken the seal. We've already broken the seal.
Too.
Yeah, we've already broken the seal on that. So you guys have bullied me enough into not being that soft.
Okay, good. It is funny because with Pikkit, shout out Pikkit, you can look at your month by month stuff. And I was like, man, I got crushed in February. What did I lose in February? And I lost like over $1,000 on the Super Bowl, but that was punching in stuff for all three of us.
That'll happen.
So it wasn't as bad.
Yeah, that'll happen. Well, my April would have looked great if Steak was somewhere and you loved. Who the fuck did you like? It was a terrible beat.
Clippers money line against the Nuggets.
I was actually out to dinner with Carolina, Wrist Brace Carolina. Wow, Jabroni is in here and still remembers that story.
Wrist Brace Carolina.
I was in the bathroom. I was at a restaurant in Williams, but at the what fucking hotel? Anyways, it doesn't matter. A nice
hotel.
Great Asian. Hotel. No. It actually wasn't that nice, but it's a new restaurant. It was a shitty hotel. It got taken over by new management. Anyways, I was in the bathroom and I checked my phone. Every time you get any sports better, when you go to the bathroom and you're at a dinner, it's always a great place to check your phone. Greg, you probably get lost in the fucking checking at your phone. Your wife has to probably call over the intercom.
It's funny you say that. I was at Quality Meats for a work dinner. This is years ago. And I went to the bathroom and I had some Kirk Cousins prop and I was gone for like 15 minutes. I came back and I was like, are you okay? And I was like, there was a long line. Like, I didn't know what to say because it was just very obvious. And everybody just assumed I was taking a shit, but I was checking Kirk Cousins like on that drive to see if he got there.
That sounds,
dude, you and I bet Kirk Cousins way too much.
Oh, I'm so glad he's dead now or retired or gone. But watch, the Steelers are gonna fucking sign him tomorrow.
So he is neither dead nor retired nor gone.
For me, I am no longer betting on Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, that's fair. He's dead to you.
So anyways, yes. Well, we love the Pikkit calendar, but back to the point, -1.5. I agree with Krabs here. You got to put the -1.5. RL.
And if you sent the ticket, that's 100% on the other guy. If you sent the ticket,
Kirk Tober.
Now the chat saying he responded looks good.
Then it's 1,000% his
buddy.
fault.
You got no gripe.
Also, the other side of that is if he would have put ML instead of -1.5, it's not a $12,000 parlay. It's going to drop to like $8,000. You know what I mean? Because it's way juicier to have the -1.5.
I'm sure he would have taken the $8,000, but
fair point.
Yeah, that's really splitting hairs on that one, but a good point nevertheless. Okay. I think we should get into the board so we can take our time and really dive in and talk player props. Chat, I'll lean on you. What do you guys want to talk about first? How about the first 5 responses is what we go with? MLB, NBA, NHL. Oh, we got a quantitative eating POD.
Quantitative eating is such a Thunder guy.
I got to be honest. He's not. He liked the T-Wolves. I respect the shit out of quantitative eating's picks. I want to say this. I think you might have the wrong read on this series.
I do too.
Because you like Timberwolves last game and I like the Thunder, and I don't know. I kind of like the Timberwolves today, man. Not that I'm fucking anything special, but I do not know. I like the Thunder today.
I don't think I do either. However, I don't know that I like the Thunder to cover. I'm sorry. I don't think I like the Timberwolves. I don't necessarily like the What are you laughing at?
I can't.
You like them, but you don't like them to cover 7.5.
I think the Timberwolves do win this series in 5.
That's insane.
The Thunder win the series.
Oh, okay. That's way more.
Put some money on that.
What are you talking about?
If you like the Timberwolves to win.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah. Hakeem Olajuwon. I got to take the T-Wolves after Mayor just announced today is Shy Day. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm with you. I really like this Thunder. We'll talk about the NHL. Okay, Steak, you call it. We're split decision here.
Let's do NBA, but also you're going to give me a play for hockey that I can bet on since that's the first game we're watching today. So I'm excited about that as well. But let's start with NBA.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get up Pikkit. By the way, this is a great time to download Pikkit. We are on Pikkit Pro right now. I'm going to go to the events tab. That was my calendar. Let's see. How's my calendar looking? Oh, not great. Get off the screen. Get off the screen. Get off the screen. Okay. Timberwolves and Thunder. It looks like you can get an 8 on Fanatics if you like the Timberwolves. Let's dive into the nitty gritty. Where are these bets? $2.1 million wagered on the game and pretty 50-50.
That's as 50-50 as you get.
Yeah, for a playoff game, especially with a big favorite. So a little bit more bets and money on the over. Let's look at the popular prop market here. Love looking at these. Wow. Okay, I have something to say, and I want to just get ahead of it so that you guys know that this is not influencing my thought process at all. I did dedicate a little bit of time today to manifest and kind of think of these games and what happens. I hate when I think about a player that's going to bounce back or have a big game today, and that player was Anthony Edwards. I hate when I think that not necessarily I'm on an island, but that also is the first thing that other people are thinking too, because this is what happens to me. I always am on the corp guy, and it never works. Dating back to Allen Robinson when he was the receiver on the Rams and the Bills-Rams played week 1 like 2 years ago. I don't know if you guys remember that. Phil Zutley, I'm sure he does. I was listening to VSiN just now. They started their show at 4:00. First thing Mitch says to Paulie is, you got to like Anthony Edwards tonight in a bounce-back game, don't you? However, I will say this. Neither of them actually felt great about it. Neither of them had a confident bet on it. They both like Naz Reid. Apparently, Naz Reid had a terrible game. Naz Reid, 3s. Rudy Gobert, I know, had a terrible game. Not really necessarily saying anybody's going there. So Anthony Edwards was going to be my guy coming into tonight. I told you I like the Timberwolves. I don't know that if I have a really strong lean on the total. You know, I love the under in the game. That was my ladder. But I do like Anthony Edwards. So, Steak, we'll pull up this popular prop market and dive in a little bit more. What's your overall vibe on the game? And then we'll go to Greg.
I really like Anthony Edwards too. I'm sure it's corp. He's going to be corp every game. I had Anthony Edwards under last game. I don't know if you remember. I like his over points today. I think he'll be very aggressive. And in my mind, I'm picturing kind of like a back and forth between SGA and Anthony Edwards. I like both of their overs. I like SGA's over 31.5, which I took last game. I got hooked. He had 31. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as big of a blowout this game, which means I do see a lot more opportunities for SGA in the fourth quarter. Also, it was corp last game. I'm going to go back to it. You're going to hate it, but I'm taking Julius Randle under points. And I like Dante DiVincenzo. He shot 3 for 12 from 3 last game. I like Dante DiVincenzo over 9.5 points. And I like Dante DiVincenzo. I think it's, let me see what I put in. It is 2.5 threes, Dante DiVincenzo, and it's plus money. Those are my favorite plays.
I like Dante DiVincenzo 3s. Kind of reminds me of what we said about Max Strus after game 1 in that Pacer series and then game 2. Because they shot so poorly from 3. I don't know the exact numbers. Was it like 7 for 38 or something? Maybe somebody in the chat can back me up. By the way, I see we have 100 people in here on Happy Hour. That's fucking awesome, by the way. We've only been doing this a couple weeks, and you guys are great for showing up and showing out. Here is the link with the Happy Hour. Go give that a like and a retweet. Really appreciate it. Thanks. Greg, were you involved in game 1?
I had Anthony Edwards to get a double-double, and he was 1 rebound short.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, which was actually kind of surprising because in that first game, I don't remember exactly, but let's say he was 425. He's down to 270 to have a double-double this game.
I like him to have a double-double. Also, sorry, I didn't mention it. I like SGA under assists, 6.5.
Last time we did this, you liked his over assists.
And I was wrong. I missed by 1.
So, okay. Kind of like that, Greg. Ant double-double.
The other thing, I'll bring up one other thing here, sure. Since you guys mentioned Rudy Gobert under points. I'm looking at his line right now. He's plus 500 to have a double-double, but he's minus 140 to have 8+ rebounds, which tells me he's not scoring.
Yeah, he's going to pull the old Mitchell Robinson yesterday.
Who had a really good game for the Thunder outside of Shai?
Chet?
I
think it might have been Chet. Let's take a look.
Chet's balling, isn't he?
Let's check the box score here.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is why I kind of went on that long-winded rant. It feels to me like Nas is the corp guy.
No one was amazing at all besides SGA wasn't amazing either, by the way. He shot 10 for 27 and 0 for 4 from 3. SGA is going to score tonight. SGA might drop 40.
Do you like the overstake?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah, I kind of do. I really do think this is the game most likely to get the Ant SGA back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of with that. I don't know that I feel great because I just really respect the Thunder. I'm really concerned that the Thunder got that monkey off their back with that sloppiness and that poor showing against the Nuggets and that scare. And now I just kind of feel like I really do like fast forward this series. I can see them winning in 5, and I can see 3 of the 4 games being very comfortable wins. And they came out so slow in that first half. They were losing by like 4 or 5 points, and they just fucking turned it on. But you're gonna get a better performance from the Timberwolves. I probably would lean over in this too. I like Ant official. I like Ant points. Steak, I know you said your plays. Greg, what would you go with if you're gonna make a wager in this game?
I might tell you on Ant because I do agree. I think his point is that where your ladder heads at.
So I did not get the ladder in time. Unfortunately, I just was so.
What do you mean? The game doesn't tip off for hours.
Well, we like to get the juices flowing a little in the afternoon, but I mean, I can.
But you got time.
Fine, fuck it. It might be my fucking ladder. I just didn't love anything from the short time.
I hear you.
But let me go look. Let me go look. So, what is he? I don't even know what he's at. He's at 24.5. Dude,
after 18 last game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to move that much after one game.
No, but I I kind of like what you said. I think Ant's going to be doing a little bit of everything tonight. I kind of like his assists too, because it correlates. We like some of these guys to bounce back. We like Dante to hit threes. The Timberwolves have uncontested threes, or we're taking uncontested threes. I think more are going to fall tonight. I think I'm going Ant PRA. You okay with that?
I'm okay with it, but just being honest with you, I like just points better.
Okay. All right.
I mean, can I add one more play?
Yeah, of course.
So Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who's SGA's cousin, by the way, he played 28 minutes last game, which is more than Jaden McDaniels and Mike Conley. I know it's because it was a blowout. Kind of tells me he would play whether it's a blowout or not. He took 8 threes. He hit 2. He wasn't amazing, but I think he's going to play like 25 minutes today. I'm taking his over 1.5 threes at plus 125. That would be my last play of this game. I'm not really with Naz Reid, to be honest. I don't think I love Naz Reid today.
Why?
I don't know. I like Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Maybe that's what's making me not like Naz Reid. Naz Reid was fucking awful last game. Holy shit. 1 for 11 and 0 for 7 from 3. The Timberwolves shot 15 for 51 from 3.
Oh my God.
Do you guys want a guy who had a great game 1 that could be worth fading in game 2?
Yes, but hold on. I'm sorry, because I just
holding my
for a
horses.
second. Steak, what was the Nickeil Alexander-Walker bet?
Over 1.5 threes plus 125.
Threes. Okay.
I do love those bets when it's just 1.5 because he gets one in the first quarter and you're all juiced up.
Oh, it's so good. Except if you need over 1.5 Mikal Bridges threes and he just doesn't have one at all. That's terrible. Go ahead, Greg. Who's the guy?
Isaiah Joe. So he almost had a double-double for the Thunder last game, and he only played 13 minutes.
Isaiah Joe.
Yeah. You want to fade him?
I think so.
Yeah, he only took 2 shots.
Yeah, he hit 1 3, and then he was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Yeah. But, I mean, to have 7 points and 8 rebounds in 13 minutes is amazing.
Under 3.5 points is plus 102.
Under 3.5.
That's fucking short, dude. I mean, that's
that's a ballsy play. But in playoff games, I love if I'm going to do a parlay with a bunch of guys on the under in a playoff game. I love taking these small role player guys just to not step up because it's always juicy. It's always not much. It always seems a little dangerous, and it's nice,
dude. Put your nuts on the table. Do it. That should be your bet. Oh, we got to make a fun parlay.
Under 0.5 3.
I'd rather. I don't know. I don't know if I'd like to fade his points.
What if he hits 1-3 and nothing else?
Then you lose your under half a 3 bet.
I mean, his bet's only 3.5 points. So what if he hits 4 free throws and you lose? You can play this situation game all day long.
Well, fuck you. I was trying to protect. I was defending your fucking points bet.
Defending my honor.
I was trying to. What's up, Odeze? How we doing? Under half of threes is an insane sweat.
Talk about fun. You're talking about it's fun to bet 1.5. Betting under a half threes, that's riveting.
Because he's only going to take tops. He's taken 4. Absolute maximum. There's no way he's shooting more than 4 threes.
If I write it on the board, I'm putting my money on it. Greg?
Isaiah Joe under threes.
Oh my God, I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Guaranteed loser, but I am very excited.
All right. Do we want to make a parlay? Or no? Because we're not.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course we do. Okay. Stupid ass question.
What's my contribution going to be to the parlay?
I thought you already said Anthony Edwards points.
I like the PRA too. No, I won't.
Put them both in there.
Can I make it a little juicy and go Ant over 29.5 points?
Sure.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do that. While I shop around for this to put it in, Steak, what would you like to have your parlay leg be?
SGA under 6.5 assists.
Wow. That bet's going to be sweaty.
How funny that Odeze said that at the same time.
Greg?
Damn. Let's see what Greg picks. Maybe I changed mine.
I thought him on the board is Isaiah Joe.
Is that what you want?
What you want in the parlay?
Oh, and the
how about Dante threes?
I thought
what?
So this is completely separate than what's on the whiteboard.
We're just making a parlay, one leg each.
Yeah. The board's over here. The parlay is right here.
Damn. Caruso was 3 for 3 from 3.
Yeah, he's somebody I do want to fade.
The prolonged sweat. Dude, I love that. By the way, I do like the under in the game, so that kind of correlates. Ovechkin first goal.
No, he's not. He's out.
I'm just kidding. I know, obviously. What's your fucking leg, dude?
Oh. You knew who really. Damn.
Come on. Be bold, be brave, be beautiful. Who's isn't that a quote? Who says that? Steak, you might
be bold, be brief, be gone.
What's that from?
Be bold.
Our old CEO used to say that.
Oh, that guy sucks.
He's a good guy.
Okay. Steak. What was
Hartenstein double.
No. I'm fucking done with Hartenstein.
Yeah, please don't. Because
I'm kidding. I was done with it last week, and you guys still want.
No, you were 100% right, which is why I don't want to do it again.
No, I don't want to either. I was totally kidding.
Is Greg okay, or does he have dementia? Welcome to my world.
I might want a little Lou Dort action.
Okay.
Where the fuck did Lou Dort? Now you're just pulling shit out of your ass.
I'm looking at the box score from last game, and he had his shit game.
Okay. What do you
so
like?
I don't know if do we all want to go unders? Do we all want to go over? Where's our head at?
No, we don't all have to do anything.
I want you to. I can't even imagine what your wife must go through on a day-to-day. I want you to make a fucking decision. Put a leg in the parlay.
Let's do Isaiah Joe.
Okay. I got no issues with Steak. Steak just did his Twitch, so I don't know what that means. If
everyone said put a leg in, and I gave something, and you said it's not a leg. That's just a bet. That's not a leg in the parlay. It's like I don't know. There's too much stuff going on.
It doesn't have to be on the board. Don't look at the board.
The board's confusing.
Don't look at the Don't look at the board.
Yeah, close your eyes, Greg. Close your eyes.
Don't look at the board.
Okay, now tell me what's the first bet that comes to you.
Lou Dort.
Okay, there you go. Lou Dort, what? Over points?
Points.
So Lou Dort over points, SGA under assists, Ant Edwards over points.
You remember the last time we did this? First of all, we all gave shit bets, but I think Greg said Drew Holiday points. It was like 11.5. And I think he ended with 4. He scored.
You had Pritchard, and he sucked too. So we missed like every leg of that parlay.
I
So you can
literally
shit on
preface
me.
this by saying,
Peyton Pritchard is heavily influenced by Pranav.
yeah, but I'm not. Now listen, it was just very funny because I was like, if this, I'm having deja. Like I feel like I've seen you do this before. You're
in my defense. I didn't close my eyes on the last one, and I closed my eyes on this one.
I'm excited to hang out with Degen today and just be laughing when Isaiah Joe drills that 3.
Like first 2 minutes.
The second he gets in the game.
Yeah, right off the bench, boom.
okay. So,
But what if he misses it?
I could be mistaken, but I think Shaq called Isaiah Joe ugly when he was doing like a video call with SGA to congratulate him for winning the MVP. He was like, "Oh, who's that ugly dude in the white wristband behind you?" And it was Isaiah Joe. So I don't know if you think like he's going to come out swinging because he's upset about what Shaq said, but
I'll be honest with you, Isaiah Joe. I thought I was going to look him up and think he was really ugly. He's not that ugly.
Yeah,
he's a pretty good looking dude.
Actually, calling him ugly is kind of crazy.
I think of Joe, the R&B artist.
Yeah, is that I Want to Know?
You like a dream? Oh no, that's Brian McKnight.
Yeah, no, I Want to Know, Joe.
I want to know. I want to know what makes it. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
All right, here's the parlay. It's 10-1.
Nice.
That's great. That's great. Oh, that's because I'm doing an alt line. So we got Shy under assists. We got over 29.5 Anthony Edwards points. We got Lugens Dort over 7.5 point. You know what? I actually starting to feel a little bit better about this. WR&B talk. That's right. Sharps, by the way. That's right. This guy, Greg. That's right. Every few games he goes off from 3. Bud Colley, thank you very much. He's on the fucking card. Steak, did you bet any golf, by the way?
No.
Greg, did you?
I get Brian Harmon.
I did say
we'll
Shy.
see.
Is it not Shy Alexander?
No.
It's Shay. You just weren't going to say anything.
I'm used to it now. I can't even.
Yeah. You know what I'm used to? I'm used to fucking saying things incorrectly and not being corrected by some fucking trusty co-host and waiting for a stranger in the chat to tell me I'm an idiot. Can you tell me I'm an idiot?
Sure. I didn't really listen to you when you said Shy.
You never fucking listen to me.
There's a lot going on.
I know there is a lot going on. It's very hard.
Used to it.
I'm used to it too. Yeah, nice job. Okay. NHL.
You can't have a last name Gilius Alexander and be upset if someone mispronounces your first name. It's just too many letters in a name.
Gilius, nope.
Exactly my point, though. You get too many names to worry about getting all 3 of them right.
What was that?
Shy Gilligan Alexander.
Where's Gilliam? Remember Gilliam? Isn't that like Paul Rudd in 40-Year-Old Virgin or something like that? Gilliam. Does anybody remember where Gilliam is from?
No.
Gil? Yeah, they're talking. It's a scene where like Gil, whose name is Gil? Okay, Gilliam. No, nobody remembers that.
No.
Nope.
What's up, Barty Bart? All right, somebody
making stuff up.
If you say it a few more times, though, I'm sure it'll come to us.
Somebody fucking Shea Gillis Alexander. McDaniel's fouled out. It was in foul trouble the whole game. Don't like the cousin play.
That's funny. That you might be behind, Sammy, but I hear you.
Shane Gillis Alexander.
You guys, someone's gonna put that in the Gronk and see what it comes up with.
That is amazing.
Those
Can
two
you
people
please
mix.
put Shane Gillis Alexander into AI and let yeah, that has to.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We can keep moving. Let's do some MLB talk, and we'll save a little of the NHL. We'll save a little of the NHL for the end here. We'll do that in about 20 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up strong. Okay. So we had a couple games going on right now. Looks like the Phillies are not going to cover the 3.5 run line, which apparently is just like the new norm for them, or the new norm for the Rockies. 2-0. The Angels are down 5-2. We got the Tigers. Let's see. We got 4 games tonight. We got the Tigers and the Guardians. Feel like interesting. And we got the Pirates and the Brewers. Let's talk Tigers and Guardians. You got Jack Flaherty going against Bybee. Greg's a Bybee guy. Steak, you're a Tiger
guy.
Total's at 8. That's the first thing that catches my eye. Is it seems like it's a little high. I don't have RotoWire up, Steak. I don't know if you have Ballpark Pal up, but I'll get it up in a second. See if there's any weather at play here.
I'm kind of over Ballpark Pal, just a little bit, but I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up for you, but it's just I don't really paying for a site to tell me that every game's going to go over every day is kind of crazy.
Well, I'll tell you what's kind of crazy. The Detroit Tigers only being minus 120 when they're 7-3 in their last 10. They're 17-5 at home against a Guardians team that's 3-7 in their last 10 and 12-14 on the road. I'm sorry. I don't want to be going out here and fade the Tigers. I've said that many times, but I can't help myself. That's a short line, and it has me a little concerned.
It's every line, dude. Every line against the Tigers that Scooble isn't pitching is short, and they just win.
Not true. Keter Montero pitching at home against the Padres and Randy Vasquez. They were minus 140. Remember, that was very telling.
Yeah. Wasn't that weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still plays. The Tigers did get line respect.
All right. I'm going to look up the home run, guys.
So, Greg, you've been dabbling in baseball. Any reads on the Guardians or the Tigers? Just
I'm
overall?
going the Guards tonight, and I got a tweet up to back it up.
No shit.
Bibee struggled for the Guardians last time, allowing 4 earned runs and 10 hits versus the Reds. The Guardians are 17-2 in Bibee's career after he starts allowing 3+ runs in the last start. The Tigers, but Bibee's my guy, and I'm going to him.
I love it. Plant your flag. Put your foot down. Go ahead, Steak.
I respect it. Just I don't think getting sharp works in the MLB, and the Tigers are 17-5 at home. And it's just trying to be sharp hasn't worked out for me, but I will root for Greg.
Yeah. Flaherty doesn't get a lot of run support. Surprised you haven't covered the Gronk bit about Hernandez. I didn't see that. Did you?
No. Hernandez.
So that would fit the pitcher system of mine, which, of course, is no longer working. But you back a guy after a horrendous performance, and then you fade them after a great one. And Greg is absolutely right. I don't know who is capable or who is able to see this, but we'll just look at Bibee. 9 hits, 7 earned runs against the Angels. What does he do? He follows that up with 3 hits, 0 earned runs. 5 hits, 6 earned runs against the Orioles. Follows it up with 5 hits, 2 earned runs against the Yankees. So this is his 3rd worst start of the season. It should only be assumed that if you follow the trends and the patterns, that he's going to bounce back today. Now let's take a look at Jack Flaherty, shall we? He's been pretty up and down. Had a really good start to the year, then 3 poor starts in a row, but he bounced back against Toronto. 5 2/3. It was his best start in a month. 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 6 Ks. Let's see how. Oh well, Guardians have some familiarity against them. It's a hard word to say sometimes. Jose Ramirez, 5 for 22 home runs. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think I'm with Greg on this. Kind of think it's the Guardians or nothing.
I see why you guys think that. Damn, I don't know. Twitter, it's still down?
No, I don't think so.
I can't get a DM. I can't open this DM from B. Kelly. It's Shane Gillis-Alexander. I really want to see it.
Oh. Quan leadoff home run. Better off going Tigers team total under if you want to fade the Tigers, in my opinion. Don't hate that.
Don't hate that either.
Yeah. I think that the Tigers actually hit Bibee really well. 116 plate appearances, hitting him 307, low K rate. Ex-Woba is pretty good. Not going to pretend like I know what that means, but it's 400. So, all right. Steak, any home run odds look off to you?
Not in this game. No, I got one for the next game.
Okay. So Greg's on the Guardians. I'm going to probably pass on this. I have a slight lean to the over, but these totals are not working for me. So if anything, I'd probably under would be the play. And
an even crazier thing about this line is the Guardians had a doubleheader yesterday. So you would think this line would not be in their favor, even more so than expected.
Well, if you go, that's what I'm saying. The Tigers look easy today. If you go to the splits, dude, and you go to the picks, this is crazy. Check this out. 1,576 picks on the Detroit Tigers. If you look at the whole first page, you don't find the Guardians until you get all the way to the bottom. 340. 5-1. Guardians are very contrarian play today. Is contrarian going to pay in the MLB? We'll find out, but I think I'm kind of with you, Greg. All right, let's move on. Next game, Pirates and Brewers. Steak, you're oddly kind of a Pirates guy.
Don't call it.
Okay.
That's like slur.
Total is 9. And Aaron Savale is going. I am all too familiar with Aaron Savale. Traded him for fucking God. Who did we trade him for? Kyle Manzardo. That's right.
He had a doozy in his first game.
Yeah. 0-1 with a 15. He is horrendous. He really is. He is an horrendous pitcher. 3 innings, 4 hits, 5 earned in March 30th, and then he went to the IL with a hamstring. His first start back, but it's against the Pirates. The Pirates are terrible. They can't go over. They can't score runs. However, believe it or not, they just won a series against the Reds. They won 2 straight. Kind of want to don't overthink it here and go with the Pirates. Steak, what do you think?
It's the Nerfy of the night.
No way.
Yeah, I like this Nerfy. Pirates, Brewers, Nerfy. Write it on the fucking board.
All right. I'm tailing.
Nerfy of the night.
This is the Nerfy of the night. The night. Oh, yeah.
Steak, send me that picture that somebody DM'd you because I'm trying the same thing on ChatGPT, but I'm trying to make him fatter, and it keeps thinking.
I can't open my Twitter DMs.
You can't open his Twitter DMs. Twitter's been up and down in the past hour. Mine is opening now, although I don't have anything since an hour, so I don't know.
Hey, Kelly, try sending that one more time.
Try what?
Sending it one more time.
Sending what?
The picture of Shane Gillis-Alexander.
Me?
Nope, not you. Wasn't talking to you.
Oh, I thought you said DJ. Sorry. Okay. Mike Burrows is going for the Pirates. Looks like he's making his debut. I'm down for this Nerfy. It's disgusting. It does say 72% chance of rain, 13-mile-an-hour winds out. I'll tell you this right now. I'll make a live wager. After Aaron Savale goes through the order once, I don't give a fuck what you say, brother. I am taking a Pirate to hit a home run.
Then it's O'Neal Cruz.
Oh, God. I was going to say, how do you feel about Joey Bart?
Ryan Reynolds has been hitting well lately.
Those are the 3
Hot dude alert.
Hot dude alert.
Yeah. Okay. I thought Joey Bart was doing pretty well. Maybe he's not doing as well. Is Brian Reynolds the guy?
That's actually better.
4 hits in his last 5 games. He was 0 for 3 yesterday. That's fine, though. I don't care. All right. Brian Reynolds. Brian Reynolds live after the first time through. What does he bat?
Yeah, that's a
He
good
bats
question.
third. He bats third. So we're going to need him to hit a pop fly or something. Okay. We can move on from this game, I think. Steak, what was your official play? The Nerfy. Greg, do you have anything?
If anything, honestly, it would be the Brewers. I took a note on this because it does not happen frequently. The Pirates have won 4 series this year, and their immediate next series, they've gotten swept, lost 2 of 3 to the Dodgers, and lost 2 of 3 to the Mets. So this is a 4-game series against the Brewers. I don't see any reason not to just bet the Brewers every single game.
Okay.
The Pirates are a very bad baseball team, and I understand this line is a bit sketchy, but I don't know, man. I just don't see how the Pirates win 2 of 2 of this series.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you. The Brewers have won 4 of their last 5 games. They lost to the Orioles, but they don't sweep teams, so that's kind of expected.
Okay. That's what I mean. I think they went 3 or 4 in this.
It's crazy. Pitt is -120 to win the 4-game series. Yeah, no shit. Brewers are bad.
Keynes is probably throwing one of those.
Brewers
games,
are really bad, dude. The Brewers stink.
Yeah, the Brewers are bad. Aaron Savale is an atrocious pitcher. Okay, let's keep moving. Good tempo, good pace. 5:35. We'll finish up with these 2 games, talk NHL, and we'll get out of here. Thanks again for joining us. Subscribe to the YouTube page for Pikkit if you are in here and not subscribed already. You get notifications every time we go live. Happy hour once a week. Braves and Nationals. The Braves are -148. Totals 8.5 on this one. Who do we have thrown? We got AJ Smith.
This is a home run game for sure.
Really?
Yep.
I think this is where we looked at a guy for a home run. Absolutely.
Talk about a guy that's coming off a fucking masterclass, dude. This guy has been unbelievable. You see what this guy's doing? I mean,
but it's not just his last start. He's had a great year, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He went 6 innings, 2 hits, 0 earned runs, 6 Ks against the Nationals on May 15th. So it's been, what, a week?
Been a week, yeah. And the Nats won that series, correct?
Yeah, I think so. So these teams did not play yesterday. Is that what I'm gathering? Yeah, they didn't. Yeah. Yep. Nats won 3-1. They won the first game of the series too. Wow. It's so funny, these teams where you think, oh, they're going to get revenge, they're going to bounce back. It's not happening. Dodgers get swept at home against the Angels or whoever the fuck it was that swept them. Following game, they lost to the Diamondbacks. Padres, they get swept at home. Oh, sure, they'll bounce back against the Blue Jays. Nope. So everybody's
Padres are in a skid right now.
Yeah. Everybody would say, oh, the Nationals are, surely the Braves will bounce back against the Nationals after just losing the series. No. Last game fell under 8.5. That's a mistake that's when I had the first 5 under, and it went over and then stayed under full game. So you like the over in this game? Steak?
Oh, no. I like the Washington Nationals, and I like James Wood to hit a homer.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's my homer guy.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I also like Ozuna from the Braves, but I haven't been right about Ozuna one time this year.
I was gonna say, what about one of these guys for the Braves, like Matt Olson?
Matt Olson, where's he at? Yeah, plus 290. B. Kelly threw out a long shot. Drake Baldwin, he's plus 750 on FanDuel. Ozzy Albies plus 750.
I like Drake. I like Drake and James Wood.
I'll fucking tail boy fucking B. Kelly and toss a little bit on Drake Baldwin. Sounds fun.
So Ozuna is good against this guy. He's 11 for 35. Only guy to have a home run is Olson, but he's 2 for 10. Drake Baldwin is a lefty going against a righty, Trevor Williams. He's 2 for 3. That's a good one. Michael Harris is 2 for 8 with an RBI. I might get a little sneaky with Michael Harris if Michael Harris has been good. Who is this Eli White guy? Anybody know?
Well, plus 870 to hit a home run.
Oh, I have a system. I think Michael Harris, he was 1 for 3 last game. He hit a double. I think Michael Harris is about to hit a home run. Oh, dude, Eli White has been hot guy alert. Hot dude alert.
Eli White.
Eli White is, since May 7th, that's 13 days, 13 games. He's only had 2 games where he hasn't had a hit. Sorry, that's fake news. 3 games where he hasn't had a hit. 1 for 3, 2 for 5, 3 for 4 his last 3 games. In the series against Washington, 1 for 4, 1 for 2, 1 for 4. No home runs, though. He's not a home run guy. But he did hit a double yesterday. Kind of like a little Eli White action. Or Michael Harris. I like the over in this game. Might play it. Greg, what was your bet? Or do you not have one?
I didn't really have one. I went Drake and James Wood to hit a home run.
Okay, I'll tell James. I like the Nats with you, but I like the over. I think I'm gonna go Michael Harris hits, runs, RBIs. Okay, last game, Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Pretty good one. The Mariners are 28-20. Pretty solid team this year. I'll get up the board for you guys. Sorry. I think they just came off a series against the White Sox. We know what the Astros did, or at least I know, because they played the Rays. The Rays won a series, had to have it. Mariners have been really good, though, in their past 2 series. They won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their last 6. Did they play Houston already this year? They did. They went to Houston. Or no, they played Houston at home and they won. And
2 or 3?
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3.
Yes.
1, 2, or 3. Houston's good at home this year. Don't get it twisted. 15-9.
Mariners are good away this year.
Yeah. Got a little clash of the Titans. No, I'm
Is
just
this
kidding.
George Kirby's first game this year?
Looks like it against Lance McCullers. Who? Oh no, he's had 3 starts. So he had a good start. He had a bad start. He had a good start. Is he gonna have a bad start? I don't know. It's like a baseball savant.
His bad start must have been really bad.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Oh, you know who's fucking hot? Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah, he is a hot dude.
Yeah.
He's got no data. Julio Rodriguez is like the most slept on stud right now. Well, he was 1 for 5. He's been 1 for 4, 1 for 5, 1 for 4. Nothing too crazy, but he has hit 2 home runs in the last 3 games. I'm going Julio. Give me the hot dude, Julio.
When he's hot, he's
Yep. Scorching.
hot.
Scorching. Steak, what do you think about this game? Kirby against McCullers, total 8.5. The Mariners minus 135. I feel like that's a lot of respect, or am I overthinking it?
I kind of like the Mariners. Angel slam, no fucking way. No way.
No way. No way. You got it, Steak.
I needed that.
6-5.
Oh, you got the over?
I have the Angels.
Oh.
They were down 5-2. Now they're up 6-5. They'll find a way to blow it, though. Don't worry.
Hey, he had a really bad start. I'm talking about slept on us, and he's been really, really good, Kyle Stevens. Oh, wait. Are you saying 230 is good or not good?
No, it's not. He's not saying 230 is good.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to make sure. All right.
I like the Mariners.
Let's look at the popular bet market.
I'm looking for pitching out props, but I can't seem to find them.
Well, who do you like?
Kirby.
Okay, I'll find it for you. Oh, I forget how to do it. Never mind, I got it right here. Player props. By player. It's Herbie Hancock. Oh, you know what? There's no outs, Greg. Oh, I know why. It's his first start. You don't know how long he's going to go. Yeah, could go 3 innings.
Fair.
Could go 3 innings. I like the Mariners. I'm going to play the Mariners. I'm going to play Julio Rodriguez too. Fuck it. All right, let's do a quick recap on baseball, and then we'll go to the NHL, and then we'll wrap it up here. It's 5:42. We got plenty. All right, Pirates, Milwaukee. Final answer, Steak.
Nerfy, and then live bet O'Neal Cruz home run. You're gonna go Brian Reynolds, I know.
Yep. Greg, final answer.
Brewers.
Okay, I'm gonna tail the Nerfy, and I'm gonna go live bet Brian Reynolds. If he fucking hits it his first at bat, I'm gonna be pissed. Actually, Hard Rock might not even do live at bats.
It
So
does live home runs, yeah.
okay.
It does, yeah, it probably does them. It just gives you shit odds. Like
Correct.
Yeah.
every single home run guy you said, I get better odds on DraftKings.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
And not just by 10 cents.
Detroit and the Guardians. Steak, final answer here.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, Greg.
Bybee, but I'm now looking at Bybee pitching outs because that's where my train of thought has led me.
Okay.
So either guards or his pitching outs.
I think it's a lot of respect for the Guardians, but I'm not going to be that type of bettor anymore. I'm not going to fade the Tigers. I'm not going to get cute. However, I'm with you. I would co-sign a Guardians bet there.
But you guys are back-to-back games fading the Tigers. Is that correct?
Just one.
You didn't take the Cardinals in both?
I took the Cardinals run line and I hit. And
Okay. So you got the run line and then got it.
Correct. Yep.
I lost the money line when the run line hit. Then I took a Cardinals player prop and that didn't hit.
Wow.
What?
Bybee pitching outs 18 is minus 170.
No way.
Wow. Holy shit. Maybe it is the
Holy
fucking card.
shit.
Wow, it's 7. Holy shit. 7-5
Oh my
Angels.
God. Dude, what's his strikeouts at?
I think 5.5. Yeah, 5.5 plus 115.
I mean, come on. I'm going to be out with Steak. We're going to have a fucking cocktail. I'm not going to dabble a little bit on this fucking guy.
Dude, if Bybee was on the Rays, you would have bet him to win Cy Young by now.
Yeah, sure. I'm not fucking denying that. I like Bybee. I got no beef with Bybee. 4.5 over minus 170. Oh my gosh. I think he's going to fucking shove. Now that you mention it. Okay. Oh, look at that. Popular bet. Tanner Bybee under strikeouts. 375 people about to be in piss. I'm taking it. All right. Atlanta, Washington. Steak, final answer.
Nationals money line. James Wood home run. Drake Baldwin home run. Tailing B. Kelly.
Greg.
Baldwin and James Wood.
Okay. I'm going to go Michael Harris. Hits, runs, RBIs. I like the over in this game too. And I'm going to tail James Wood as well. All right. I like the Mariners and I like Julio Rodriguez. Steak.
I like the Mariners.
Mariners.
Okay.
I also think this game's worth a look at the under.
Fair enough.
I don't disagree. With that.
We like Ant points. We like Dante threes. Greg likes Isaiah Joe under 3.5. Final answer on the NBA game. Steak, side or total. What would you do?
Timberwolves +7. The over. I like a lot. I like
okay.
Yeah, I like a lot. I like Julius Randle under 20.5 a lot too.
Okay. Greg?
I still don't know where my head's at for picking a side in this game because a little bit of me wants to fade the Thunder, but even more of me thinks the Thunder just run right through them. And I don't see a typical bounce back after a quote unquote blowout.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Should we talk some puck?
We should talk some puck. Yeah.
Talk away. Let's hear it, Degen.
All right.
Pitch me.
All right.
I've been buying every one of your pitches. I've been watching the whole 4-minute video.
I know. Somebody commented
6-minute video.
because I lost the first period under, and they said, "But you did say the Edmonton Oilers would score first. It's got to count for something." Don't count for shit.
You're talking for 6 minutes. You're saying a lot of things.
Well, but I think the Oilers are still very live in that series. However, it did not go as planned. I thought the Oilers.
Somebody's had a perfect statement last night where the Oilers just like to make things very difficult on themselves.
That's fair. Yeah. So the Panthers are unbelievable. The Hurricanes are still a very good team. They're not going to go quiet. All right. They're not going to go down easy. I got an exact score POD in this game. Greg, I might need you to punch it in for me.
Nope. No, sir. It's illegal.
Okay. Can you just check the odds then?
You passed the test.
I can check the odds, but I'm not going to tell you what they are because you have the same fucking app on your phone. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm driving this fucking happy hour ship, sharing the
I don't have my wrist guards on to check everything.
I'm fucking writing on the board. I'm fucking putting the parlay together.
What do you want me to check? What do you need me to check?
Can you just open your FanDuel app? Can you go to exact score and can you go to Panthers 2-1 and just tell me what the odds are?
All right, give me a
For fuck's sake. Thank you.
A lot of things to look at.
Yeah, it feels like it's taking way too long.
I don't know.
I think I could fly to New York, go into FanDuel, place the bet, and come back before you'd give me an answer.
No chance, because you get to the airport 2 hours early and you'd still be waiting there.
I'm looking, but I don't see that shit anywhere.
It would just be so great if Greg could just pull it up. What can you not find?
Exact score.
Go to correct score.
I understand that, but I'm looking for that. There's a lot of things.
Okay. Are you under popular?
Yes.
Okay. You don't correct score.
Goal intent, goal score, first period, goal.
You don't have to read everything.
Is,
you don't have to read everything to me.
Correct score, excluding overtime.
Sure. Although I don't.
Which team did you like to have 2 and which team did you like to have 1?
Panthers 2-1.
18.
18-1?
Yeah.
Hammer.
Greg, I'm going to wire you $100,000 from an illegal offshore account. I need you to put that $100,000 on the exact score, Carolina 2-1. Okay.
Oh my God. You're just pissing money away. I'm going to send you a bank certified check from fucking Amscott. No, in all seriousness, it's going to be a tight game. I still think.
Degen,
what?
Did you ever tell the story about the guy in Connecticut and the guy in Savannah sending money for a bet? Because that's a very funny gambling story.
He sent him money to place a wager on DraftKings.
A substantial amount, over $1,000. And the other guy did not place it because he said, this guy in Savannah always loses. I'll just keep this money and he'll lose the bet, which is, in my opinion, like an all-time story, like better than the crowd one.
And then did you also say what he did with the money?
He bet the Rocket and lost it all. Didn't he lose it all?
Does anybody know?
This is what happens when you send people money. It could be way worse than just misunderstanding.
If anybody plays the Rocket on DraftKings, please gamble responsibly.
Do not
2-0 Freddie shutout. No, screen is not being shared. You're right. Okay. Let's take a look at what the popular plays are in this game. Where's the bets? Where's the money? Oh, it's pretty even. The spread, they got the let's see, the +1.5. Yeah, not many people are laying that. Total under looks to be a little chalky. I like it. Under first period. Yeah. Okay. 1,000 picks on Carolina, 767 on Florida. Under the total. I like the under, clearly. I like Florida. I mean, here's the deal. Florida is just a different beast. This is the way I see this series going. I see the Cats winning this game and losing game 3. Do either of you know the current trend for the Carolina Hurricanes at home in the Eastern Conference Finals? This is good trivia.
And not just at home overall, right? They've lost 13 straight Eastern Conference Finals games.
Yes. I think they're going to lose another game. I think a lot of people are going to say that no way Carolina comes out and loses again. I think the Panthers are the better team in the series. They're going to win it in 6. The Panthers, for whatever reason, they get up more, it feels like, on the road at times than they do at home. Now, granted, they lost both games in Toronto to start that series. I just don't see that happening. I don't see them going down easy in this game just because they won game 1. And I think that's a gambler's fallacy sometimes. Now, the zigzag theory works out very well. It does work out very well. The team that lost game 1, you take them in game 2. For example, the Timberwolves tonight, they got their ass kicked in game 1. I would zigzag and feel like they'd probably cover in game 2. But I don't have an X's and O's breakdown in this game. I just think it's going to be a very tight, very low scoring, very gritty game. And I think the Panthers are going to come out on top. I think they're going to win 2-1.
So your play for the night is 2-1?
Nope. I don't have a best bet. No official best bet. I like the under.
I thought you had official best bet.
I got an official play. I think it's the Panthers to win this game.
Okay, that's what I'm taking then.
You just said you like the Hurricanes 2-1.
Oh no, I do like the Hurricanes. You like the Panthers. Fuck. I was gonna tell your best bet. We were hanging out.
Pay attention to anything I say.
Damn, dude, we were gonna.
That's not my best bet.
Jake's so deep in thought.
Yeah, he's just so deep in thought.
His brain's so crossed.
Yeah.
Am I frozen?
In between your ears.
I this whole time I thought you liked Carolina, dude.
No. I like Carolina to win game 3. If Florida goes up 2-0 in this series, I will make an official 2-unit best bet on the Carolina Hurricanes in game 3. But I like the Panthers. How about the under? You want to tail the under or no?
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay. All right.
It's happening, Goots.
What do you say? Steak already thinking about that wood nuke? Yeah, I got to get some plays in. What time do these games start? Oh, I got to see if I can turn my phone back on because
Are we going right to Tom's?
I think we should.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Do you want to get a head start?
I want to go to Tom's, yeah.
No, I mean, do you want to go right now because we're about to shut it down?
Oh, no, I don't. I'll leave when you guys leave.
Okay. All right. I think, did we cover everything? Is there any WNBA stake?
Let's take a look.
By the way, great call.
WNBA wagers, unfortunately. I did hit my WNBA play yesterday, though.
Wait, was yesterday the dream? No.
No, Wings.
So you're on a 2 game winning streak.
Yeah, I'm on a 2-game winning streak. The Fever play again today against the Dream.
They just played.
Yeah, now it's in Atlanta. I don't know if that's a common thing.
I like the Fever.
Maybe Fever first half. Game's at 7:30, dude. Maybe we should wear our Caitlin Clark jerseys to Tom's.
We don't have Caitlin Clark jerseys.
You do. You just wear an undershirt with yours, and I wear mine fucking sleeveless.
It's really cool. You're the sleeveless guy at the bar with your stinky ass armpits out, probably freezing your fucking nuts off too. Very cool. Greg, what's your opinion on this? And I know you're not going to agree with me because you just hate agreeing with me. So it's fine. I already know you're going to defend Steak. If you wear a basketball jersey indoors, shouldn't you wear it with a t-shirt underneath it?
One of my favorite things to fade is a guy who's a professional basketball player or very good in college and wears his shirt under his jersey.
I agree.
Yeah.
It drives me insane.
However, look at Cooper Flagg. He was fantastic, but he blew it. And what's he do? He wears a shirt under his jersey. Be a man. Don't wear a shirt under your jersey.
You know that Derek Queen from Maryland wears a long sleeve shirt under his jersey.
I hate it.
I actually respect the long sleeve more than the short sleeve.
It's crazy.
Okay, but now answer the question about a casual fan showing up in a jersey to watch to the game. T-shirt underneath or bare arms and armpits and all that good stuff.
You're in Florida. You just said it's 100,000 degrees out.
Here you go.
Yeah, he said I was going to be freezing as fuck. That was part of his argument.
You're going to be indoors.
I'm not wearing about tattoos
everywhere, man. Steak's invested in his body, so Steak should show the tattoos.
But I'm not wearing a basketball jersey to anywhere at night. I want to be very clear. I would never do that.
It doubles as a pool shirt.
I would wear a basketball jersey.
If they make a WNBA jersey / pool shirt, there's a market for that.
Steak, real quick, what you just said, basketball jersey outdoors with no undershirt? Yes. to the beach.
Music festival,
Music
beach.
festival is so appropriate. Just even just like walking around outdoors. Yes, go ahead.
No, the problem is we agree, but it's not fun to agree. But we agree. I don't think you can't wear fucking a basketball jersey into an indoor event at night. You absolutely should not.
But that's my whole point is people do.
I know, so it sucks. Sorry, we agree. But it's not fun to agree.
No, but you still disagree
you.
that you shouldn't wear it with an undershirt inside.
No, I think I would never wear a basketball jersey with an undershirt. You know what I would do instead of wearing a basketball jersey with an undershirt? Not wear a basketball jersey and just wear a normal fucking shirt. Because a basketball jersey is a shirt without sleeves. And if you want a shirt with sleeves, there's quite a few options for you.
He's got a point. You know, I feel like I notice it the most at Golden State games, but it's absolutely a trend. And I think it's a tech bro trend, but you put the jersey on over like your colored shirt. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh my God, you're right. It is got to be.
It's a very bad. I think it's a tech bro thing that's somehow caught on, but it's an atrocious.
I have a gripe. I have a something that's really driving me insane. People that fly. This is probably going to offend. I mean, how many people got in? It says 72. I don't mean to offend anybody.
Offend away, dude, because I get one too. And mine's probably more old man than you.
You should be careful though, because you lay things out hard. You don't like soften any blows.
Go ahead.
No, you go first, and don't worry about what Greg's going to say.
People, I have to be worried about what Greg says on Pikkit's YouTube channel. Okay, thank you very much. People that fly in shorts and flip-flops. Insane decision.
That's got to be over 50% of Florida. On the flight from Orlando to New York, that's got to be 65%.
Yeah, and it just hit me. Insane decision. Agree or disagree?
I love that his face is frozen on that face. So when you say flip-flops, you mean like thong sandals, no socks, just fucking barefoot out at the airport?
Yep.
Absolutely disgusting behavior.
Okay.
But what if you're TSA pre-check and you don't have to take your shoes off?
Still disgusting behavior in my opinion. But I'll say something that Degen won't like. Slides and socks, I might give a pass.
Okay. I'll add on to well, Greg, real quick. Shorts and flip-flops on a plane. What do you think?
Yeah, I used to be a Birkenstock guy to go through TSA, and I don't do that anymore.
Thank God.
0 of the 72 people in here are surprised that Greg used to be a Birkenstock guy.
I'm still a Birkenstock guy. I just don't wear it to the airport.
Good. I hate. Yeah, you look like a Birkenstock guy.
Yeah,
it's the best shoe in the market.
I hate Crocs with socks. I hate them.
You didn't even have to say socks.
I hate Crocs. It's on my hate list.
It's on my hate list too. I swear I hate them as much as you.
Crocs were never meant to be worn in public. I know they're comfortable. I don't care how comfortable they are. You can wear them around the house. If you're a chef, you can wear them in the kitchen. If you're a massage therapist, you wear them at work. You're a doctor, you wear them. If you wear them in public, stop that. Hate Crocs.
What's Greg's hate?
This is very old man. And it does not relate to any of us. It only relates to professional athletes. It irks me when players in the NBA are injured and not playing, and they're dressed like they're going to the Met Gala. Or you know what I mean? They're dressed very trendy. And I truly, if I was a coach, I'd be like, you're fucking wearing Knicks sweats and you're sitting on the sideline. Like, you are a part of the team. You are not going out and like, but everybody's there on court side. They're going to be on TV. They want to get brand endorsements. I get that. Just fucking be a team guy and wear a Golden State Warriors t-shirt and sweatpants and sit on the sideline. That would be my like Greg Popovich type coaching.
Kind of like that. I kind of never really thought about that.
It is an old man.
It irks me. It irks me because they're all like so done up, and you're like, bro, you're fucking at a game where your team is playing. Pretend like you're on a team just for a second. You're not just Spike Lee sitting court. Like, Spike Lee is actually a terrible example. You're not just fucking like Jack Nicholson sitting courtside. Like,
no, because Spike Lee benches like dresses like a player on the bench.
That's what I mean. That's why I said Spike Lee is a terrible example. But you should be dressed like Spike Lee. You should have some team pride.
Oh, I get it now.
That's my point. You should be like, I am a part of this team. I'm not just some asshole who bought courtside tickets like I'm dressed. I am actually a part of this team. I should show that I'm, because it confuses the fuck out of me when like they'll do the player huddles, or guys are walking up afterwards, like in a timeout to congratulate. And you get some asshole who could just be some jerk off, like sitting courtside, but he's actually on the team. You have no idea. I don't know why that irks me, but that's absolutely an old man take.
I think it's a pretty good take.
I think it's a good take too. I just think
it's an old man take for sure. But just, you're on the team. Like, you're on the team, you're injured, you can't play. But just show like you care about the team a little bit. Like, I know you have a Gucci sweater that you want to show off. You're fucking worth $80 million. Everybody knows you have a Gucci sweatshirt. Just wear a fucking Knicks hoodie on the sideline.
I like it. All right. On that note, we're going to shut it down. Greg, Steak, thank you. I like the board tonight. Let's hope my phone works. I got to get these wagers in. If not,
what'd you do to your phone?
I dropped it in the bathtub. Yeah. Dropped it in the bathtub.
It's only funny because of how much you lecture me for not being a case guy, and you use a case and it's still, now you're out of phone and a case.
Yeah. Well, it's still working. I got it out really quick. The rice thing is apparently a myth. So I have the fan blowing on it right now. Anyways, we'll be in touch. Steak, I'll see you at Tom's Watch Bar. Greg, thank you. I'll see you in New York next week. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. It was fun. Make sure you subscribe to Pikkit. Download Pikkit, sync your sports books. Thank you again to Pikkit. They're awesome. And we'll see you next time. Where's this fucking thumbnail? Because I like to exit like this. All right, guys. Good luck on your wages. We'll talk to you next week. Peace.